Hi, I'm Matt Hatton from technology industry analyst firm Transformer Insights. I'm here at the Things conference in Amsterdam talking about the Internet of Things and LoRaWAN. And I'm joined by Donna Moore, who is the chair and CEO of the LoRa Alliance. Donna, welcome.
Thank you very much.
So tell us a little bit about the LoRa Alliance, what you do, how you help the ecosystem.
Great, so the LoRa Alliance is over 500 members. It's the largest IoT ecosystem in the world. We have 3,000 individual members that participate to help drive the LoRaWAN standard. And really the LoRa Alliance is to three critical areas, which is create the standard and continue to evolve the standard, create the certification program for devices, and also to do promotion, both in terms of events and white papers and promoting our members and the growth and scale that's happening around the world with LoRaWAN.
Okay, great. And how do you help those members?
Yeah, that's a great question. So one of the main ways that we help members is promoting individual companies. We have a big breadth and reach in our social media, and so anything that happens with our members, we echo it back out to show what's happening in the marketplace. We also have, we drive spectrum for our members so they can grow from a geographical perspective. We hire consultants and have a team of working group leaders that go around the world and to help secure spectrum, but in addition, acquire new spectrum so that our members can grow. I think lastly, go ahead.
Okay, go.
I was going to say, lastly, our job is to really continue evolving the specifications so that we can add new features as the market grows, add new use cases. We've got networks out there, and so we keep adding devices for new use cases on those networks. So really evolving the feature sets of the specification.
Okay. I want to come back to spectrum.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're lobbying governments, regulators, those involved in allocating of spectrum to different technologies to encourage them to make it available to LoRaWAN. How does that work?
Yes, that's exactly what we do.
Good.
We've just done a lot of lobbying in Italy. We do lobbying wherever our members say, we need to go here, we need someone to come and talk about spectrum allocation. We're doing a lot of work in China right now. So all over the world, again, maintain it so that the governments can see the value of LoRaWAN as well in terms of health and reducing poverty, safety for their individuals throughout the world, as well as conserving resources. The governments are getting very involved in having those measurements for them taking as a government. Yep.
Okay, so if I'm a government thinking about where I should be allocating spectrum, what's the pitch? What's the pitch for LoRa to say, okay, well, you need to make this spectrum available for our technology?
Yeah, so the pitch is for the companies within that geographical area. LoRaWAN is the lowest cost to implement and lowest cost to operate, can spin up really fast and create an ROI. LoRaWAN is the best of breed technology. Its GPS locations are free as part of the LoRaWAN specification.
Yep.
So the reach is incredible. The ecosystem of having the 500 members, which equals, even outside of the LoRa Alliance, thousands of companies all over the world implementing LoRaWAN. And so that diversity in terms of networks, the diversity in terms of devices is critical for governments because they don't want to put their money in one basket, right? And they want the market to continue to evolve, best of breed, best players move forward. So that's why they listen. Okay,
good. And you must be something of a catalyst then for this ecosystem, right? We're in the middle of the LoRaWAN ecosystem here. There's 1,500 people attending this event, 50 countries, dozens of companies. What do you do to build that ecosystem?
Yeah. That is one of the other key areas that we do because IoT is so complicated, and it's not necessarily complicated because of the technology. It's complicated because it takes so many ecosystem value members to implement it, right? And so the main thing that LoRa Alliance does is our partners get together, they collaborate, they partner. I mean, it takes skill in each one of the value areas to really implement effectively and cost effectively an IoT solution.
Sure.
So the partnerships and the knowledge and knowing who to go to get what. We have an online catalog. It's the largest LPWAN catalog in the world that has LoRaWAN certified devices from all over the world. It's got network operators and where they operate. It's got gateway providers. It's got system integrators. So if you're looking to implement a solution, you go to the LoRa Alliance website.
You're like a matchmaker for LoRaWAN.
We are a matchmaker.
That's a good place to be.
And you really do have to be a matchmaker, because what I've learned over the last few years in the LPWAN space, it takes a village to implement it. And not one company is an expert in security, and an expert in networks, and an expert in devices, and it takes experts in each area. So we bring the village together.
Fantastic. And now, just before we wrap up, that role of catalyzing the ecosystem, you also run an event that's on in June in Paris, if I understand correctly, and that's presumably helping to build that ecosystem.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Thank you for asking.
Pleasure.
Yes, so June 9th and 10th, 2020 of this year, it is the LoRaWAN Congress, World Congress event. There will be thousands of LoRaWAN developers, companies, government agencies, end users from all over the world attending. It's at the Paris de Congrès. Huge event.
Fantastic.
So I encourage anybody who has anything to do with LoRaWAN or end users to come, June 9th and 10th.
Excellent. On that note, we look forward to joining you there.
Great.
Thank you very much, Donna.
Thank you.